Finally, someone started feeding Barron. His latest appearance has everyone talking about the same thing. Barron Trump has disappeared from the public eye quite a bit since his father, President Donald Trump, began his political career, so it was a real shocker when he made an unexpected appearance at the 2026 State of the Union address. The youngest first son joined his 4 older siblings and their significant others for dinner before settling in to watch his dad launch what promised to be a long and self-congratulatory speech. But Barron's presence in the gallery was so distracting that commenters on X began focusing on his appearance rather than whatever was being said from behind the podium. The general consensus was that Barron, wasn't exactly looking his best as he watched the president go on. More specifically, a lot of people pointed out that his face isn't as slim or angular as it used to be. One viewer said, "Barron Trump putting on that freshman 15 in the face." Others took note of the young man's bushy eyebrows, with one person comparing him to the butler from the Addams Family and joking, "Why does Barron Trump look like a young lurch?"
Animal magnetism, you can't top that.
But most brutal of all was a remark about his sober expression. Pointing out his rather slack, expressionless face during the entire ordeal, one person wrote, "Barron Trump looks like the most miserable boy alive." Another user suggested that he didn't look very impressed with his father's State of the Union speech, writing just that the young man looked kind of embarrassed to be there. Of course, he wasn't alone. Others said the same thing about Melania, and you could easily say the same about all the other kids. Except maybe Eric, who just looks happy to have been invited. Barron also got tongues wagging for experiencing an issue his father is all too familiar with, wearing a tie that's the wrong length. But whereas Donald Trump gets criticised for sporting cartoonish red ties that are far too long, fashion critics felt that Barron's blue tie was too tiny for his frame. One person just begged the ether, "Can you get Barron an adult tie?" In a photo Ivanka posted of the group, others observed that the rest of Barron's outfit also appeared to be a bit small for him, with one person quipping, "Barron outgrew his coat." Those who didn't think Barron needed a better tailor or looked like a TV monster at the State of the Union were making another type of comparison. One person noted, "Watch his mannerisms, Barron Trump is literally a younger version of Donald." Another agreed, adding, "The way he tilts his head and does that little lip purse is straight up Donald 2.0. Genetics don't play." Other descriptions of the first son included Mini Donald and the creatively worded, "his father's kid." But is anyone surprised? Barron was doomed to follow in his father's footsteps virtually from the time he was in diapers. How many other preschoolers go around in 3-piece suits and brag about their Louis Vuitton briefcases? Being the child of a famous real estate mogul means he had business sense drummed into him early on, and it's starting to show.